Hello students, I am Abdesh Kumar Jha. We are going to discuss the second chapter of History of Class 9th. The title of the chapter is Socialism in Europe and the Russian Revolution. In the previous video, we have learned about the February Revolution in Petrograd and after February. In this video, we are going to discuss the Civil War. The decision of redistribution of land by Bolsheviks caused breakup of army. Clashes between supporters of autocracy, liberals, and Bolshevik soldiers started. The pro-Tsarists, the Whites, and the socialist revolutionary, the Greens, fought a civil war with Bolsheviks, the Red, during 1918 and 1919. The pro-Tsarists and socialists were backed by French, American, British, and Japanese troops. Non-Bolshevik took harsh steps against the peasants. This made them unpopular. The Bolsheviks took the help of the non-Russian people and Muslim Jihadists to take control of most of the former Russian Empire by 1920. Most non-Russian nationalists were given political autonomy in the USSR created by the Bolsheviks in 1922. During the Civil War, the Bolsheviks kept industries and banks nationalized. They permitted peasants to cultivate the seized land to sow collective work. A process of centralized planning was introduced. Officials made 5-year plans for the improvement of economy. The government fixed all prices to promote industrial growth during the first two plans for the economy. First planning was 1927 to 1932, and second 5-year planning from 1933 to 1938. Centralized planning led to economic growth. Industrial production increased between 1929 and 1933 by 100% in the case of oil, coal, and steel. Status of workers. Rapid construction brought poor working conditions for workers. In Magnitogorsk, the construction of a steel plant was achieved in 3 years. Workers did not have even basic facilities of toilet, healthcare, etc. There were several measures taken to improve the status of workers. An extended schooling system developed, and arrangements were made for factory workers and peasants to enter universities. Creches were established in factories for the children of women workers. Cheap public health care was provided. Model living quarters were made for workers. The effect of all this was uneven as government resources were limited. In the next video, we will discuss about Stalinism and collectivization.